Hey guys, what's up? It's Robbie with Open World Games, and I am joined with my bro Ryan.
What's up, fellow open world gamers?
And we are talking about Destiny. You're going to learn absolutely every single detail about Destiny in this video. I'm going to include links in the description as a guide so you can skip through. If you want to know about multiplayer, you can skip ahead. If you want to know about the map sizes, if you want to know about what type of co-op modes to expect, you will be able to find it in the description. So guys, here we go. Let's talk about Destiny.
So, you know, no pressure.
So first of all, this is a multiplayer-centric game, so you really want to play with other players in co-op and then in competitive multiplayer. So we're going to start out with the Crucible modes, and this is your player versus player modes. Tell us more about those.
So yeah, to me this is the heart of Destiny. This is where you get to be competitive and show off what you're made of, and then also earn special weapons and more. So diving into the different modes in the Crucible, you have Control, you have Team Deathmatch, and then even a mode dedicated towards vehicles. So it's more, you know, vehicular combat within those maps.
Yeah.
So there's a variety of different game modes within the Crucible, and I like the name of it too. It's called the Crucible. There's something epic about it, you know.
Cool. Yeah.
And they will have special events as well surrounding the Crucible, such as the Iron Banner, which was featured in the Destiny beta and offered unique rewards throughout the Iron Banner mode. So I'm really excited to see how they include special events throughout the weekends in the Crucible.
Yeah, so it's going to be every weekend you can expect some sort of special event, and then there will be certain levels required to enter those events because they're going to be extremely difficult. And by the way, you can take your upgraded equipment and gear into these special weekend events and really test it out. They will turn on leveling during that time. So if you're level 20 and you're facing off against someone that's a higher level than you, you will feel it. So that's going to be a real challenge for players. And then also, one of the big focuses of the game is exiting Crucible mode and upgrading your character through the co-op modes. First of all, we have online free roam. You will be able to roam one of 4 planets in the game, and those include the Moon, Mars, Venus, Earth, and then there's also something called the Reef. There's not enough details about that yet. It has not been confirmed, but it's probably going to be in the game simply because it is on the map from the start. So in co-op, you can expect to participate in strikes. These are your missions that you can undertake with friends, and then also the story missions as well. And then the big one is going to be raids. These are going to be the biggest challenges in the game. You can expect to get a lot of your loot from these, and they take quite a lot of time to complete. So you're going to definitely want a squad that knows what they are doing before going into these.
So yeah, raids are kind of bringing in that MMO aspect to the game, which is really cool. And it brings this, you know, variety to the online experience. That's what I'm really looking forward to. So for instance, if you get bored of the Crucible, which is the competitive multiplayer mode, you can go ahead and hop into the other cooperative modes like raids and strikes, which is extremely exciting.
Yeah. So we mentioned all the planets in Destiny. There's tons of them. How big is this game though? You're probably wondering. Well, each planet is going to be larger than Halo Reach, the game. That is insane. So basically, you have 4 or 5 Halo Reach games in one. So that's what you can expect from the game size for Destiny. And then, of course, you're going to have customization. Tell us about the customization.
So yeah, there's a lot of customization in this game with the weaponry, with your actual character. There's many different classes you can choose from, which we'll dive in here in just a second. But you can go ahead and choose the different armor and gear that your guy is equipped with, as well as the different weaponry. And I just love the menus in this game. They're such high quality. You can take a look at your weapons, look at your, you know, your character in the game, look at his outfit, his different armor. They do a great job of putting it on display, so you can see these changes actually take effect on your character, which is really cool.
And by the way, there's going to be 3 different races in the game, and they include Human, Awoken, and the Exo. I'm definitely liking the Awoken the most. They are so cool, although the Exo, they get the cool robot dance, which is awesome. They all get their own dance moves in the tower, and if you're roaming around, so that's really awesome.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the Humans.
Okay.
And what made my decision on that was the trailer where they showed the astronauts on Mars, and they showed these astronauts looking upon the Traveler. And I just thought that was cool to be a part of the human race discovering this whole new era of mankind, if you will.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's really cool.
And so you have your races, but you can also add on top of that and specialize with the classes, and those include the Hunter, Warlock, and Titan, each of which get their own special abilities and unique look, and then also their own dance moves, which is awesome. So the Warlock also gets the Nova Bomb. That's definitely my favorite move. What is yours?
So yeah, I do like the Warlock's Nova Bomb. That's what I use primarily in the beta. I know there's other moves out there. I believe the Hunter gets a golden gun, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, that's correct.
The Titan, what does he get again? He gets the
Power Smash.
Power Smash, that's what it is. So each one has some really cool, unique abilities. I'm really debating who I'm going to go with, either the Warlock or maybe the Hunter this time. I'm not too sure, but in the beta, I really enjoyed playing with that Warlock class.
Indeed. So the biggest thing about Destiny is definitely the loot and the weapons. There are a ton of them. You can expect a wide range of weapons, from light machine guns, energy weapons, and so much more. There's probably like millions of combinations, they've said.
Yeah.
I think this is a lot like Borderlands. A lot of people are comparing it to that, but it's in space. It's got more of a serious tone, and I think people are really picking up on that and enjoying that.
Yeah, I do like the atmosphere of Destiny more than Borderlands. I know we're not going to turn to a whole Destiny versus Borderlands debate, but the reason why is because I'm a huge space nut, you know?
Yeah.
And I love the fact that you can explore the different planets with all these awesome weapons, and it's very important that you play all the different modes because you do earn different weapons depending on the mode you're playing. So for instance, if you play the story mode, you'll earn a different weapon in that mode compared to if you're playing competitive. So it's a very well-rounded game, and the way they designed it, it makes you want to explore all the different modes in the game.
Yeah. So you PlayStation users are in luck. That includes PS4 and PS3 users. You will be getting access to exclusive content for a full year, which is crazy. This is the first time I've ever heard of a game doing this. This includes a unique co-op strike located on Mars, an exclusive competitive multiplayer map, and a slew of exclusive guns, gear, and ships. So that's really cool. So I don't know what you guys think about exclusive content. Let me know if you're a fan of exclusive content or not.
We know what the Xbox One fans think about this. They, you know, one of the biggest discussions on the Bungie.net forums and throughout the community is the fact that Bungie has kind of shifted gears towards the PlayStation, because keep in mind, of course, Bungie made Halo.
Yeah.
So, you know, I am more, you know, honestly, I like both systems. That's how I'm going to keep it, because I do like the Xbox One. I'll be getting Forza on that system this year and Halo, and I like the PlayStation. It has a lot of strengths to it as well. So I just think companies honestly need to stop doing this. They need to stop dividing people. I think that it needs to be where it's fair play. If you buy it on the Xbox One or the PlayStation 4, you should be able to get the content regardless. There shouldn't be a time frame on it because you spent $60 of your hard-earned money.
Yeah.
And plus, you're probably going to go out and buy the season pass. Why should you have to wait? Why should you be excluded from content when you went out there and bought a $500 console?
Exactly. So guys, Destiny is almost here. September 9th is going to be a huge day to celebrate. It's coming out on the Xbox One, PS4, Xbox 360, and PS3. There's no confirmation about PC yet, but they have shown a little bit of interest in that, and a lot of PC players are making a petition. They really, really want it on PC, so I would expect an announcement eventually. So guys, let us know if you are excited about Destiny. You guys can join us in Destiny. We will be playing on the PlayStation 4. Look forward to more coverage of Destiny right here on Open World Games and so much more open world gaming goodness.
Yeah, check us out at youtube.com/openworldgames. We want to thank you guys for watching and see you in Destiny.
I will see you on the moon. And on Mars.
On Mars.
And maybe Venus.
And Venus.
And then Earth.
Down, 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 wow, 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 wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
his different armor. They do a great job of putting it on display so you can see these changes so you can see so you can see these changes actually take effect on your character, which is really cool. If I lie here, would
Okay,
you
there
lie
it is.
with
There it is,
me
okay.
and just forget the world?